Hey everybody, welcome to Kids in the Kitchen. I'm Luca and this is...
Hi, I'm Emma.
This is Emma. Emma, you just won a contest, right?
Yeah.
So you sent in a recipe and we're going to do it today. What's the recipe you sent in?
It's called Kid Sushi.
Kid Sushi, which has no raw fish and no rice.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to find all about that. Well, actually it has peanut butter in it. And I thought, because you were doing a Kid Sushi with peanut butter, I thought I should do something in that same theme. So I'm doing peanut butter jellyfish. And It doesn't sound good at all. I'm sorry, folks. But when you see it, you're going to absolutely love it. It's the kind of combination of nuts and something sweet with fish that is out of control. And Emma's going to try it with me. So when we come back, we're going to do Kid Sushi, peanut butter jellyfish. And we're going to be doing it in your kitchen store. And we are the Kids in the Kitchen. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kids in the Kitchen. I'm Luca and this is...
Emma.
Emma's here. Emma, you're in the house and you did a healthy eating recipe challenge and you were one of 6 winners, right? And you sent in a recipe. We'll talk about the recipe in a second. But some of the questions I asked everybody was like, what's healthy eating mean to you? What is it to be healthy?
It's to stay exercised and to, you know, have foods that are good, but not like junk food, like goldfish and Fritos, but more stuff
like
that
live
involves
goldfish?
Food. No.
Oh, you're talking about...
the Pepperidge Farm kind.
Oh, okay. She's giving out friends. This is beautiful. All right, so Emma, so it's really about staying healthy.
Yeah.
Having snacks that are just full of nutrition and just, you know what, that'll give you a lot of energy you don't need a lot of, right?
Yeah.
All right, so one of them is something your grandmother taught you?
Yeah, at an Easter thing that we did.
Okay, so what's it called?
Kid Sushi.
Kid Sushi. And what are the ingredients? Good, this is the easiest recipe in the world.
It is. There's peanut butter, bananas, and bread. It's really just something that she found, and I love it.
Nice, and you won with that recipe. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to start it off. We're using whole wheat bread, right?
Yes.
Any naturally good multi-grain or whole wheat bread. So I'm going to cut the edges off. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yes, cut all the crust off because she did this, and I said I didn't like crusts because
okay.
I only like the soft crust.
Oh, okay. You only like soft crust. That's good. And now you take a rolling pin and you roll it out. How many times have I seen this? I've never really seen this happen. So by rolling out, what are you doing? You're just making it bigger, or?
You're flattening it so that you can spread peanut butter on it.
Okay. Now this is a great snack for after school, after you had a long day and stuff.
I make it every time I get home from strings on Tuesdays.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What string do you play?
I play the viola.
The viola? And how many years have you been playing that?
3 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
What kind of... we should have you bring your viola here. No? You're like, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I do? I just roll it out like this?
Yep, it should be pretty flat so that like the banana won't roll off and there's not a lot of air bubbles. Okay,
so all the air bubbles are gone. We flatten out the bread. Oh, wait, we got the calling in. All right, let's go. All right, so now what do we do next?
Next you spread the peanut butter on
All right,
there.
so you work on spreading the peanut butter with your offset spatula. All right, you work on that.
You should unpeel the bananas.
I will do that. I should do that. I'm glad you're here. So I got some like free trade, equal exchange, organic bananas. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right.
My mom just buys her bananas from Hannaford.
Oh, you're the best. I love these shows. These are the best shows in the world. And you can, as long as you get good bananas. Hold on. We can't use the ends, right?
Yep. I don't like the ends.
Okay. For me. All right. How thin do I have to cut the banana?
You don't cut it at all, actually. First, you put it in the bread, roll it, and then you cut it.
No way. So you do leave it in whole. We had that conversation before the show, and I said, oh, you cut it up. I'm so glad you're here. So is that enough peanut butter on there?
Yes.
All right. So I need my own banana, is that, or do you cut this in half, whole, like that?
You just put it whole.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that.
You should put the peanut butter on.
I will put my peanut butter on. I'm so glad we have you on the show now. All right.
And then you roll it up, so it should look like this.
Oh, we're not talking about something small. This is amazing.
I know.
All right, I put it, okay. I'm gonna, is that really we're supposed to use toothpicks, right?
Yes.
I don't even know where the toothpicks here are.
Who cares? If that's the fancy part, I don't go fancy. I'm not fancy.
We're not going fancy. Hold on, I'm gonna cut, can I cut this in half?
Yeah.
If I want to?
If you want
Because you can do whatever you want, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Unless you tell me not to.
Customate it. Like, my cousin Alyssa, she put like a nut in there that she liked, and instead of using peanut butter, she used Nutella.
Oh, that's not healthy, just so you know.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
It's awesome. Cheers. Cheers to Nutella. There we go. And so now we have to cut these in pieces,
yes,
right?
you cut them pretty.
All right. Do you want to eat yours whole?
thick.
You look like you just wanted to eat that the way it was.
Yeah.
All right, well, all right, I'll cut mine into my kids' sushi bites. Easiest recipe in the world. But you got a whole banana in here. You have the peanut butter. And you have whole wheat bread. You're pretty incredible.
Well, you should thank my grandma for teaching me this.
You know what? Thank her for me. All right, well, let's say it right now. She's going to watch this?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for teaching Emma how to make these. They look delicious. Hold on.
Thanks, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
As you would be called anywhere else, Joanne. Oh. Hi.
I can't talk. Listen, you know what we're going to do? Oh, you're not going to be able to talk either in a second, are you? She's going to keep eating. Now, you know what I'm going to make you? This peanut butter jellyfish. It's not really a jellyfish. We'll talk about it. But I'm going to do it on this stovetop. And I wanted to teach you about this stovetop. You're just going to keep eating that, aren't you? I want to teach you about this stovetop. It's called an induction stove. Do you know anything about induction stoves?
I've heard of them before.
Okay, but how about I tell you a little bit more about it? But what I need to do, I need to go visit my friend Alan, who's back in the other part of the store. And he's going to teach me all about induction stoves. And I'll come back and I'll teach you about it. Sounds good? So what I need you to do is tell Joanne or Grandma and everybody else out there that we're going to be right back. But wait till I leave, all right? So I'm going to leave, and then you're going to say, we'll be right back, all right? All right, good job. All right, peanut butter on your hand. All right, go ahead, tell them. I'm going to go see Alan. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hey, Alan? Alan.
Yeah, what's up?
I got to find you again. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
All right, so I'm about to start cooking off this fish dish back in the kitchen. And I was telling her about All-Clad and the fact that this is not a real burner. It's not like electric. You know what? I kind of got lost.
Right.
I got lost. I wasn't even sure how to explain. So it's an induction burner, right?
It's an induction burner.
How's that work?
Well, so underneath the glass top here, there's a copper coil.
Okay.
And there's when you put there's an electrical field that goes around the coil, and then as soon as you put a magnetic pan that uses like ferrous metal, you put that on there, and it generates a field to the pan and shoots little currents to it, and heats up just the pan, but nothing underneath.
Seriously?
Yeah, kind of like.
How's that work?
Shakes it up a little bit.
And it heats it up fast too, right?
Yeah, so if we turn this burner on real quick now, as soon as I turn it on, it starts heating the pan. So if I take some water, right, and just put it in here for visual effects, within a second or not even a minute, it will start to be boiling.
But it works almost like on magnets versus...
Right, yeah, so it has the magnet, or the coil here, which generates its own magnetic field.
Right.
And then as soon as I put a magnetic pan on it, it shoots currents to the pan. So if I take a piece of paper, or if I took my cloth here, right? If I took this and I put this underneath it, right, real quick, the burner's still on, but this is never going to catch on fire.
Because it's not using a heat source, it's using that field.
So the pan is what's generating the heat through the currents, and
you're already seeing the bubbles come up.
It's already starting to simmer a little bit, steaming already. And again, there's completely safe.
That's incredible. Now, here's the thing I'm thinking about too. When you talk about, so gas, I love gas heat, you know, with flame and everything, because I feel like I have more control.
Right.
Electric doesn't do that. But the induction and the way this works, you could go up and down and heat pretty quickly, right? So we're going to a boil within, I mean, literally, it's the amount of time we're talking here with something in between.
And it's still
boiling. This is the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So it's like a magic trick. But if you wanted to reduce this,
right? If I went straight down and dropped this all the way down to a 1, it's gonna.
It starts dying right away.
It's completely.
If this was an electric one,
right,
it would have kept boiling, and you could have shut it off, and it would keep boiling.
And I feel safe enough. So for this one, if I took the pan off, the glass top cools incredibly quick, so I can play patty cake with a burner. Don't burn yourself. No,
it's not that hot.
No, it's not that hot.
Don't do this at home.
Yeah, that's the new warning.
It doesn't matter because the heat transfer, the heat's still there, but since we did it so quickly, it kind of dissipated. But we're professionals.
Yes.
Watch us.
No,
no.
Just kidding. Yeah.
No, it's really not bad at all. That's incredible.
So if you have kids or anything like that, if I left the burner on and took the pan off, again, there's no heat being generated because there's no connection.
So that's the other thing too, but you need to have...
You have to have magnetic pans that have, again, the ferrous metal in it or what have you.
Ferrous Bueller.
Right, Bueller.
Bueller? No.
And so like your cast iron, even though it's a glass top, you can still use cast iron on your induction
because it's magnetic.
Yep, because it has the iron.
And that's the big key. So how do you know it's magnetic? You take a magnet. If it sticks, you're there.
Yep.
So take your refrigerator magnet, go to all your pans in your house right now, check them out, and you can get an induction. If you don't want to get a whole induction burner top, which are not inexpensive.
Right.
They're good. They're at the price point that they should be.
Yep.
You can get individual ones like this too.
Yeah, you can get portable ones.
Portable, $100.
Yeah.
Plug it in anywhere.
And you're good to go. Camping, anything like that.
If you have a generator,
source.
yeah. That's so awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Learn something new every day at the kitchen store. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, my pleasure.
I got to go back to cook now.
Yeah, you better hurry up.
I'll go tell her. All right.
See ya.
Good, Dave. Hold on, let's do that again. Come on. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. Do you feel like we're the Wiggles right now? You ever watch the Wiggles when you were a kid? Oh, wait, you're still a kid. How old are you now? Like 14,
10.
15? You're 10? What grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. That's awesome. And do you cook a lot at home? Mm-hmm. Do you
it's
roll a lot of
my
sushi?
chores.
Yeah. It's one of your what, chores?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of things you make?
Last night I helped my mom with chicken.
Yeah? What kind of chicken?
Chicken piccata.
Nice. Did you use capers or was it just like a lemon butter sauce?
A lemon sauce.
Lemon sauce?
With some onions, and it was really yummy.
And how come you didn't make me any?
Because we ate it all.
Wow. Apparently I'm about to make you food and you didn't make me anything?
I just.
Oh, you made me the sushi. That's right. So if you missed it, Emma here made us kids sushi, which was with peanut butter. Oh, wait. What was it with peanut butter? If we had drums, we'd be like, da-da-da-da-da. All right. So anyway, so I just went over and saw my friend Alan. Did you see that? No, you didn't, because you did? You just, yeah, okay.
I was just busy eating the sushi.
Okay, that's it. So I went over and see my friend Alan to talk to you about what this is, the induction burner. All right? Now, what's cool about this is that I got to show you a trick he showed me. You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to cook using this in the middle of this. All right? So this is not, this is nothing like an electric stove. Do you have electric or gas at home?
Gas.
No, electric.
Electric, sorry.
Thanks.
I'm not a technician. I'm a cook. I'm not a technician.
So when you see the flame, like a candle, out of the stove, that's a gas stove. If it just has the coil, it's electric. And then this one is done with electricity, but it's called induction. You want to see something cool? Do not do this at home unless you have an induction stove. But this is what he showed me. He put that there. He turned the stove on.
Fire in the hole.
All right, he put that on there. We're going to cook the fish with that on top of it. How do you feel about that?
Fire in the hole.
Oh, there you go. You just never know what's going to happen on this show. All right. Am I doing it right, Alan? I'm not burning anything? Look, he's looking at me like, what are you doing, Luca? All right, so remember I told you we were making peanut butter and jellyfish? Well, the idea of the peanut butter and jelly is something sweet, like a fruit, right? In this case, we have raspberries. And then something nutty. Well, we're going to use pistachios. Is pistachio okay?
I love pistachios.
You love pistachios? All right.
When Shaw's was still here, I used to get pistachios as a snack.
Are you going to mention every single supermarket that's around?
Possibly.
Excuse me. You keep working on that. All right. I'm going to get something here. I need another towel. All right. Just a little salt and pepper. Perfect. Perfect. All right. You want to see how hot this is getting? Watch this. This is really cool. This is already hot. See that?
That looks.
Isn't that crazy?
The oil is running for its life.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But look at that. That's with the pan. There you go. Now,
you burned the towel.
No, I got it a little hot because the heat still transfers, but you have to turn it down a little bit. So we've turned this down, right? What we're going to do here is we're going to take our pistachio and we're going to sear it onto one side.
There's that sizzle to that fish.
You could come on all day. That's all I'm saying, is I love it. So we're going to sear that a little bit on one side. But you know what? Nuts are full of fat, right? They're fatty, and they can burn quickly. So we're not going to leave it on there too long. So how long is too long? Now?
Yeah. No.
Now?
No.
One more?
Yes.
How about now?
Yes.
Now. Perfect. Great idea. All right, we're going to take that off of there. So we've just toasted them a little bit. But you see how they started darkening? All right, but we're going to finish the fish this way. We're searing the other side now. Now, what's cool about this, I don't know how you make your chicken at home, but the way we're doing the fish, we're going to cook the sauce with the fish together.
We don't really do that.
You sear the chicken, put it aside, then make a sauce?
Yes.
All right.
That's what, most of the time we do the sauce first and then the chicken, though.
Right, exactly. So what we're going to do is do the fish and the sauce at the same time. So you watch this, make sure nothing happens to it, all right? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to see, oh yeah, cool, we have a little bit of wine. I think I'm going to need some wine during this show.
You told me to watch
You're really watching this? We're going to add a couple of things in here, okay? We're going to add our shallots.
Yummy.
Right? I love chopped shallots. It works really well. A little bit of garlic. Not too much, right? Or do you like garlic?
Garlic's good.
Garlic is good. Perfect. And then we're going to deglaze the pan with a little white wine.
We did that last night with the chicken piccata.
You did, right? You put a little bit of wine. Now
there's that sizzle.
What did you say before? There's that sizzle.
To that fish.
To that.
Usually there's that sizzle to that steak, but we're not cooking steak. We're cooking fish.
I just asked her to be on the show. Now she's going to take over. Ready for your own show? You want your own show? Where are you going? I'll give you your own show. You can stay here. All right. You like that idea? All right. So we... Can we do that one more time? Hey, there we go. All right. So we have our fish going. We have our sauce started. All right. So here's the best part. Ready? I'm going to use a little raspberry. So I take fresh raspberries and I cook them down and I puree them. And they're going to be part of our sauce. So we're going to take our raspberry sauce.
There's that sweetness.
There's the sweetness. There's our peanut butter jellyfish.
For some reason, it's going to turn an odd color. I wonder why, because strawberries are an odd color.
Okay. This is fun. Now, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Whenever I pick strawberries, I always mention on how they're an odd color for nature.
They are. Are they odder than raspberries? What about blueberries?
Blueberries are just like a blue-purple, but these are like a magenta reddish color.
I get it. This is a very deep show. Anybody else feel that? I feel like we're connecting on some whole vibe of nature and colors, aren't we? Maybe we are. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to let the fish finish cooking. The fish finish cooking in the raspberry sauce.
That's like a tongue twister.
It is, and
fish finish cooking, fish finish cooking, fish finish cooking.
One more time.
Fish finish cooking.
We're going to have the fish finish cooking, and we're going to let it finish cooking, and then when we are done, when we come back, we're going to put some butter in here.
Because fat is flavor.
I am keeping her forever. That's all I'm telling you. We're gonna put some butter in here, let that sauce finish, and we're gonna have peanut butter jellyfish. You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, don't go away. We're gonna be right back. There we go. All right, we're done. We're doing the Macarena with no music behind us.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's just us.
Yeah.
And Mom's helping us. Yeah, say hi to Mom. There you go.
Hey.
We've now said hello to almost your whole family, right?
Hey, Dad. Hey,
Hey,
Casey. Hey, random cousins and people. Hey.
Anybody else? What about the dog?
Hi, Max. Hi, Cortland. Hi, Five Fish.
Keep going. Well, I get another at least 5-6 minutes to fill. I'm good.
Hi, Alyssa.
I'll be right back.
Hi,
I gotta go.
Hi,
All right,
Auntie Jen. Hi, Uncle Mike. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Drew. Hi, Auntie Annie. Hi, Uncle Mike. Hey, everybody.
You know what's the worst part about that?
Nana. Hey, Nana.
Thank you. The worst part about that is if you missed anybody, they feel horrible right now.
Okay, I'm just going to say this in case I missed anybody.
Yeah.
Hi, cousins and relatives and people. Hello.
Hello. This is Emma. I'm Luca. We're back at the Kids in the Kitchen. Hey, we're making our peanut butter jellyfish. You ready? This should be our new theme way out of here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the fish out of our little raspberry sauce. I'm going to heat it up a little more. All right, so that's our fish with the pistachio topping, right?
Pistachio.
Now we have the raspberry here. What am I going to add to this? What equals flavor?
Fat.
Yes, and what fat are we using?
Butter.
We're going to use a little bit of butter for
It's a
this.
science that butter is fat and fat is flavor.
You know, the only thing I'm worried about is that you're a little shy. You just you need to. I think you would do great on TV if you just kind of like expressed yourself a little bit more.
Okay.
You can work on. Okay. So we're gonna add a little bit of the fat, and we're gonna turn down the heat and let it create its own little butter sauce. So we have the raspberry, which is naturally sweet. We have some shallots and garlic in here, right? A little salt and pepper, and a little pistachio. All right. And then we're going to just put this right on here. So
It looks like it could start to make an ice cream for some reason.
Oh, it would make a delicious ice cream. A little garlic raspberry ice cream. Here, you look at that. Don't let it go away. Keep staring at it. I'm going to get us some forks. All right, I'm going to find you a piece over here. Let's see. Oh, if it falls apart, it's flaky. It's perfect. All right, peanut butter jellyfish. You never thought this would be possible, did you?
Nope.
Oh, make sure it's not too hot. No. Yeah, you want me to check first? Well, what if it's too hot? You burn your... Let's see if it came out good. Pretty good. That's pistachio, flaky whitefish. And you could use like a sole or a flounder. Right? Super healthy, but it...
If you had the expensive fish.
Yeah. But who wants to do that fancy stuff? Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? How good is that? It's peanut butter and jellyfish. But in this case, we use pistachios. We use a little raspberry sauce.
Pistachio and jellyfish.
Exactly. So you can't go wrong with this. It's a fun thing for the kids to eat and fun thing to say once you tell them that. And it's all about getting the kids in the kitchen, having them cook with you, having them do things with you, teaching them new ways to enjoy food and staying healthy. And thanks for being my guest today.
I'd love to be your guest again.
Anytime. Emma's my new co-star. Hey, make sure you're cooking with your kids in the kitchen, and we'll see you next time. Bye. We're going to eat this whole thing. Yep.